Hello, my name's Erik Laver. I'm with 850 Credit Score. I'm here with Austin Binks, real estate investor. Austin puts people into homes where they can't traditionally qualify under the normal mortgage type or bank type requirements. We just talked about traditional lease-to-owns. I know you have your own type of lease-to-own. By the way, this is number 4 in our series of 5. So how does it work in your lease-to-own, Austin? What's your program? How does it work?
So in a lease-to-own or a rent-to-own, I call it, the clients are not coming to the table with large chunks of money. However, if a client does, we can do a traditional lease-to-own, that's fine. But typically, the need that I see is not everyone has large pockets of money that they can just throw down on a house.
Agreed. That was what my problem with the lease-to-own we were talking about. Yeah, so, okay.
So I take a qualified, when I say qualified, meaning someone that really wants to work hard at what I'm going to teach them. And if they're willing to put forth the effort, money isn't the motivating factor for me. So I can get them in with a traditional amount of a rent, for instance.
Okay.
First month's rent, deposit. With that money, now they've got to put that money up if they're going to live anywhere. But now they're in one of my places where they can now actively work towards owning that place without the huge amount of money out of pocket to put down.
So they can establish their kids in school, they can establish in their church or their religion, they can set up themselves in the community, and they're renting. So does some of that rent go down towards the purchase of the home, or are you just kind of saying you can purchase this home?
There's 2 options. We certainly have an option that money can go towards it. In this typical type of arrangement, we are trying to focus on a 6-month time period. And so the amount of money that goes towards the principal is not going to be a great deal anyway. And we're only 6 months out. So that's not a really factor, but it's certainly something that we can negotiate either way.
Do you fix a price with me before I move in? Do you say this home, I'm going to hold the price at $330,000 for this home for this 6-month period? Or do you base that on what the appraisal is at the time of closing?
So we do appraisal at the time of closing when you're putting the
just the deposit
down.
And the rent down.
Yep. If you do put more skin in the game, that's where you get to lock in the price.
And that's where a lease option purchase comes in.
Yep.
And the more skin in the game, probably the longer period of time, then you hold that open.
That's correct.
Because there's more of there's more money down, there's more commitment.
Yes.
So at the end of the day, you don't want to be in the rental business. You want to move these homes.
Correct.
Okay. That's good to know, because I think most people think you guys want to rent them all day long.
Right.